Donna J. Jodhan presents Your Mental Stretch with Donna podcast, a monthly podcast that shows you how to use your mind and imagination to help you become more productive at what you do. Donna shows you how easy it is to get rid of cobwebs and clutter in your mind and imagination, and to spark and stimulate your creative juices. The mental stretch can be done anywhere, at any time of the day, and for any length of time. See how you can overcome trauma, drama, and stress by engaging in Donna's mental stretch. For after all, the mental stretch is just another way for you to relax, recharge, regurgitate, and renew. No more stress and sadness. No more feelings of being overwhelmed and being overtaken. Sit back and let Donna show you how her mental stretch can help you to be free from those everyday challenges and irritants. It's time to start your mental stretch.
Hello, and I'm Donna J. Jodhan, your host for your mental stretch with Donna. And we're up to the merry month of March. Should I be calling it the merry month of March? Or the marvelous month of March? Whatever it is, March is here. And we have to make the most of this month. I'd like to thank everyone for continuing to listen in to me, to provide me or send me your thoughts, your suggestions, your feedback, everything. I am so grateful to any and everyone for what they are continuing to do for me, to support me. Thank you for your emails and keep them coming, please, to donnajodhan@gmail.com, which is my personal email, or to askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. And thank you to my little brother in Montreal, Michael. I can't forget you, buddy. Thank you. And hi to Heather. I hope you're both doing well. I know it's been a tough winter for everybody, but hey, spring, it's on its way. Believe it or not, it is. So, what is my mental stretch all about? Well, my mental stretch is really based on years of practice and years of research and years of support from my friends and my family and my associates. SMA, stretchers, motivators, and activators. I'll talk about that a little bit into my podcast for today. And it is based on the MIC principle. It's all about clearing your minds and imaginations of cobwebs and clutter, and sparking and stimulating your creative juices. My mental stretch can be done at any time of the day, from the first thing in the morning to the last thing at night. It really is a tonic, okay? And I am proud to say that the tonic is practical, logical, and natural. Okay? It has nothing to do with taking of medication. It has to do with staying healthy and being healthy mentally. So you can do my mental stretch at any time of the day, from the first thing in the morning to the last thing in the evening. You can do it anywhere, from the comfort of your bed to the kitchen table, to the dining room table, to the relaxing chair in your living room, even while walking along, the sidewalk, or walking in the mall, or doing your shopping. You just have to switch into my mental stretch any time of the day, okay? Any time of the day. So it's anywhere, any time of the day, and for any length of time. Now, I'm going to tell you that in the coming months, I have a very exciting addition to add to my mental stretch. It's an announcement, and I think this is going to really enhance my mental stretch. So please stay tuned for what I'm going to be announcing, probably for the month of April. All right, so what is my message of the month? The message for the month of March. As we step into the month of March, which is the month of change and growth, okay? Let's set aside any doubts and open our hearts to new beginnings. Let me repeat this line for you. Let's set aside any doubts and open our hearts to new beginnings. Just like the first buds of spring, let your dreams and goals begin to blossom with fresh energy. Whether it is a small step or a leap of faith, okay? Trust in the process and nurture your inner potential, okay? March is a time to refresh, recharge, and reconnect with what brings you joy and purpose. Every day, let us strive to make little changes that align us closer to the life that we envision. Here is a month to courage, growth, okay, and blooming into the best version of ourselves, okay? So you see, it's all about getting ready to bloom, to refresh, to encourage ourselves. Let's get going for the month of March, okay? Next, I'm going to tell you about the announcement for my Etsy announcement. It's at www.etsy.com/shop/blindly brilliant. Okay? So it's www.etsy.com/shop/blindly brilliant. Okay? If you go there, you'll see what my mission is all about. It's my pottery pieces, piece by piece. And it all has to do with me motivating and encouraging my listeners and my readers to reach for the stars, reach for the skies, fly over the blue horizon, and motivate others to do the same. Use your imagination, use your mind, sparkle and stimulate, or spark and stimulate your creative juices. Okay? My stretchers have to do with using a different sense, like the sense of hearing, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of touch, and you intermingle the sense of sight. Okay? Additional motivators are alphabetical motivators. Okay? Then a quote to ponder, which is really, really motivating. Okay, that is another motivator I'll be introducing to you. And the brain teaser. Okay? Yep, the brain teaser. And I want you to start thinking of some of your favorite alphabetical names. Maybe a bit difficult to start with, but it is doable. Definitely so. All right. Okay. I also have for you a listener's mental moment. It's a mental moment that a listener has sent in to us. I've chosen this particular mental moment for the month of March. So this is one of the final pieces to my mental stretch for this month of March, okay? And I end with a wishable for you, okay? A wishable for you. All right, so let's start off with the mental stretcher, okay? We are using one of our senses, excuse me, right now to clear our minds and imaginations of cobwebs and clutter and to spark and stimulate our creative juices. Okay? Are we ready? Let's start with the sense of hearing. Let's look at 3 favorite sounds that embody the month of March. Number 1, bird songs in the morning. Nothing better than having bird songs in the morning. And as the days grow lighter, you will hear these birds calling to each other very early in the morning with their pure, melodious voices. It's, the sound of chirping and singing. And you can think of it like nature's alarm clock, waking you up first thing in the morning. It's a reminder that life is stirring and spring is on its way. Number 2, gentle rainfall. Think of this, a gentle rainfall. The soft patter of rain against windows, okay? Or on budding leaves is really a very melodious song for you to listen to. It's soothing and refreshing. March rains are often very light and very cleansing. And this sound brings peace and a sense of renewal. Number 3, think of rustling leaves, okay, and budding branches, okay. It gives off the sounds of fluttering in the wind, okay. Rustling leaves and budding branches fluttering in the wind. It has a distinct feeling when you hear the rustling of leaves and budding branches in the winds. Okay? It has a distinct feeling of an early spring. It is gentler and crisper than autumn's rustle. It carries the promise of life in a new season. It's a very quiet, whispering sound. Okay? It's a reminder of nature waking up. And it really creates a calming and hopeful ambience that is perfect for the start of spring. Now, let me just do a little of this. How is this charge going to be led off? It's going to be led off by your ears that picks up all of these sounds. The ears are the ones that starts the whole ball rolling. And soon, the ears sends messages from your toes to your feet, your calves, your legs, your knees, your thighs, to your tummy, even your tummy, your back, and up to your brain. The ears are the ones that carry the messages for the sense of hearing. So think of it that way. Your ears are the ones that are the activators. They are the message senders. Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or to Ask Donna on Blind Life @gmail.com. Right, let's now move to the second sense, which is a sense of smell for the month of March. And leading off the charge for this sense of smell are your nostrils. Your nostrils are going to lead off the charge. So before it was the ear, leading off the sense of hearing. Now it is the nostrils that is leading off the sense of smell. Okay? So, the sense of smell. March brings a delightful array of different types of senses. As winter fades and as spring begins to stir. Here are 3 favorite smells for you to think about and to assimilate. Just don't think about it. Simulate it. Fresh rain on earth. That's the first suggestion. The smell of rain, especially after a dry spell, it brings a new sense of life, and it's known as petrogre. Okay? So this is what it does. Okay? It is really rich, very rich. Okay? Earthy and rejuvenating. Rich, earthy, and rejuvenating. Yes, the smell of rain gently falling on earth. And it brings a sense of new life as it soaks into the soil. And this prepares it for the blooms ahead. And it is a reminder that growth often starts just beneath the surface. Okay? Early spring flowers are yet another favorite smell for the month of March. Your nostrils pick up this very, very pungent smell. Hyacinths, daffodils, and budding tulips are 3 favorite scents of smells for the month of March. They start to make their appearance. So use your sense of smell with your nostrils and think of it also using your sense of sight. Okay? It fills the air with delicate floral notes. The gentle fragrance of these early spring flowers is really, really sweet. It is light and sweet, signaling the promise of a new season. Number 3. How about freshly cut grass? Believe it or not, freshly cut grass is another favorite for the month of March. And as lawns and parks start to green up, the unmistakable of vibrant, freshly cut grass, it returns. Vibrant, freshly cut grass, the scent of vibrant, freshly cut grass returns. Okay? It is energizing and fresh. And it marks the first few steps of spring. And it invites everyone outside to enjoy the warming rain. All of these scents of March are new beginnings. It is hope and the beauty of nature's renewal. Okay, so think of it that way, with your nostrils leading off the charge, sending messages to your toes, feet, your legs, your calves, your knees, your thighs, arms and legs. Don't forget the arms and legs. Up to the tummy, the back, and up to the brain. Nostrils are doing a fantastic job of sharing favorite senses of smell. Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or to askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Okay? Let's now go to the sense of taste for the month of March. Okay, it is another mental stretcher. Sense of taste. And here are 3 favorite tastes that capture the month of March. Okay? Citrus, zest, and tangerine. Citrus, zest, and tangerine. It is bright and refreshing. Okay? Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, and grapefruits. Okay? And it brings tangy senses of, tangy flavors that wakes up. Okay? It brings a tangy burst of flavor. Okay? It feels like a wake-up call. Their vibrant taste is energizing, and it welcomes spring with a renewed vitality. Okay? And who is leading off the charge this time? Well, we had the ears for the sense of hearing, we had the nostrils for the sense of smell, and for the sense of taste, we now have your palate or your tongue. The senses of taste, or the sense of taste, is going to roll off your tongue. Your tongue is now the message sender to your toes, your feet, your legs, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your arms and legs, your hands, your back, your belly, and up to your brain, to your mind and your imagination, where I can guarantee you that cobwebs and clutter would be cleared, and then your creative juices will then experience a sense of spark and stimulation. Okay. The second suggestion I have for you for the sense of taste is this: fresh herbs. You know, the earthy flavor of fresh herbs, crisp tastes of, like parsley, like mint, okay, and basil, okay, parsley, mint, and basil. Parsley, mint, and basil. Add lots of depth to your food, lots of flavor, okay. They all add a lively touch, a lively green touch to your dish. These herbs embody a lot. It embodies the taste of new growth, and a lot more. Okay? And they pair perfectly with the light of spring. These three herbs, parsley, mint, okay, and basil, symbolizes the freshness of March. And number 3, tender spring greens. Let's think of it. Off the tongue, rolling off your tongue are these tastes, okay? Young leafy greens such as spinach, arugula is another one, okay? And pea shoots. Those are 3 things you can try for the month of March. Some people don't like spinach, but I do. Arugula I like, and pea shoots I'm getting to like them even more. These are all synonymous tastes with early spring. They are perfect in salads and as garnishes. And they offer tastes that are crisp, fresh, and nourishing. And it's just like the season of spring itself. These tastes bring a sense of renewal, okay, and lightness. These are perfect for savoring the start of spring. Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or to ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. And folks, don't worry, I have show notes for you. Also, you can send me a request to either donnajodhan@gmail.com or to ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Send me an email to either of these 2 email addresses. If you'd like the show notes, I am more than happy to share them with you. And I will tell you that more and more people are asking for my show notes. All right, let's go to the 4th sense that we're going to use for the month of March. Sense of touch. And who is going to lead off the charge for this sense? So for the sense of hearing, we had our ears. For the sense of smell, we had our nostrils. And for the sense of taste, we had our tongues or our palates. For the sense of touch, it's going to be our hands and feet, fingers and toes. Okay? What do people enjoy touching in the month of March? Soft sweaters or light knits. That's one of the first suggestions I'm going to make. You know, March often brings a mix of chilly and warm. Chilly weather and warm weather. So we got to be ready. And, you know, chilly and warming days. And we got to be ready for this. And cozy and lightweight sweaters feel just right for this time of the year. And soft knits such like cashmere and merino are also much welcomed for the month of March. Number 2 is fresh greenery and budding blossoms. That's another favorite touch for the month of March. With spring just around the corner, new plants and flowers are really favorite things to touch. Think of your hands and fingers wandering over, you know, these new things. New plants and flowers. Allow your fingers and hands to touch these new plants and flowers. Hey, Your fingers and hands are the ones who are going to charge or lead the charge in sending the message to your feet. First your toes, your feet, your calves, your legs, your knees, your thighs, back and belly, up, up and away, even through your shoulders and up and away to your brain. So this is what your hands and feet are doing with favorite touches for the month of March, okay? So you have fresh greenery and budding plants, okay? Sorry, fresh greenery and budding blossoms is my second suggestion, okay? All right. With spring just around the corner, new plants and budding blossoms are the order of the day. Go and touch the cherry blossoms or the daffodils and see how you feel. Okay? Early blossoms for you to touch. Early blooms like cherry blossoms or daffodils. So touching, leaves that are now coming out. Okay? Touch them. It can feel extremely refreshing and symbolizes the beginning of spring. Number 3, garden soil. Now you may think I'm crazy and I'm nuts, but I am not. And as planting season approaches, just go out there and touch some garden soil. Let it run through your fingers and see how you feel. It really sends a tingling sensation from your feet right up to your head. Okay, it's an earthy, slightly damp touch or feeling or touch to your fingers. Earthy, slightly damp. It can be very satisfying, especially for those getting ready for garden season. Okay? Send me an email to Donna Jodhan at gmail.com or to Ask Donna on blindlife at gmail.com. Okay? All right, so those are my mental stretchers. And now we're going to segue into alphabetic motivators. And for this month, it's the letter Q. It may be a bit more difficult, but I'm going to try anyway to motivate you through the letter Q. Qualify. You qualify to do something. You qualify to create something. You qualify to motivate others. Qualify. Okay? Quality. You look at improving the quality of your life. You look at using the word quality to enrich your life. Quantity. You look at increasing the quantity of things around you, like maybe some more plants, maybe some more fruits, maybe making some more of anything and everything. Queen. Ladies, think of yourselves as queen of the month. Why not? You are the only ones who can make yourselves queen of the month. Don't depend on others to do it. You do it. Quick. Let's quicken our pace. Let's find a quick way to do things in a better way. Quicken. Similar to quick, we quicken our pace. Quiet. Quiet times, just sitting, relaxing, thinking, and refreshing. Quietude. The quietude of the surroundings. So quiet and quietude go together. Quietude. Quote. Think of one of your favorite quotes for the month of March. And it goes along with quotation. So you think of a quote and you think of maybe making up your own quotation, why not? Make up your own quotation. All right? Right. So that is it for alphabetical motivators. All right? Now I have a quote for you to ponder. We do not believe in ourselves until... Okay, let me start again. We do not believe in ourselves until someone reveals that deep inside us something is valuable, worth listening to, worthy of our trust, sacred to our touch. Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit. Okay? This quotation comes from the stick of E. E. Cummings. Okay? Again, you can always request the show notes for the month of March. Just put in the subject line which month you want me to send it to you, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Okay? All right. Let's move on. What's my brain teaser for the month of March? Okay. What is your favorite hobby? I'll tell you from me, my favorite hobby in order of preferences is first pottery, which I alluded to earlier by asking you to go to www.etsy.com/shop/blindlybrilliant. Okay? And there you will see what I'm all about and what my hobby is all about. My second preference is playing my piano. And my third preference, which is a bit more difficult for me at the present time, is learning to knit. All right? Okay, let's move on. How about favorite alphabetical names? But if you're thinking of using the letter Q for this month, I had difficulty in finding a favorite name beginning with the letter Q. I couldn't come up with anything. I thought of the name Quinn as one, and I am going to leave it to you to come up with your own names. All right? Now, I'm going to move on to the listener's mental moment. It is a mental moment that a listener sent in to us that I chose to share with you. And it's all about how this listener used my mental stretch to deal with their mental moment. This listener had to deal with his sick parent. A parent who received a very unfortunate diagnosis that they were suffering from stage 4 cancer. What did this listener do? After panicking and saying, well, what do I do? How do I help my sick parent? The listener came across my mental stretch and decided to use my mental stretch to help them. First, clear their minds of cobwebs and clutter so that they could think more clearly, and then to spark and stimulate their creative juices. Okay? After doing all of this, and they recognize that dealing with a sick parent needed some quick attention. It's a stressful situation. It was traumatic. It was dramatic. It was sad. It was a bit of everything. The mental stretch was what they used. And they used it every day for months on end. Just a few minutes at a time. Any time of the day. And they also encourage their sick parent to use it as well. They prayed, they meditated, they used the mental stretch. And this is one common situation where the mental stretch comes into full blow. When you have an unexpected situation like this, a sick parent, unexpected, creeps up on you, it really sends you for a loop. But don't let it get the better of you. Use my mental stretch. Write to me at Donna Jodhan at DonnaJodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. So it's Donna Jodhan, DonnaJodhan @gmail.com, or ask Donna on blindlife, all one word, @gmail.com. I will send you my show notes if this is going to help you out. And for the month of April, I have a big announcement coming out, and I hope that you will all be here to share in it. And this announcement all has to do with listeners sending me their feedback, their thoughts, their comments, or suggestions. It's an announcement which I am hoping will help greatly in one's natural ability to manage their mental resources. All right, time for me to say goodbye, but before leaving, I have a wishable for you. From me to you. An island of inspiration. I'm sending you an island of inspiration. Be inspired. Get inspired. It's the month of March. Spring is here. Okay? So folks, thank you for dropping by to listen in to me. Thank you, Michael, for helping me out once more and for walking the walk with me for the month of March. Have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, a great rest of the month. See you in April with my big announcement. Don't forget to visit me at www.etsy.com/shop/blindlybrilliant. Take care and see you in April.
That's it for this month. Donna hopes you enjoyed your mental stretch for today. She invites you to write at Asks Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Share your thoughts and feedback. Stay well and stay safe. Until next month.